communication, simple as that. I don't think the players will respond in any way different to they did in the last campaign. I mean, we had a very difficult group with Portugal and Russia in it, but we still believed that we were capable of competing in that group. And this campaign will be no different. I think for me is that the key thing is that we have availability of our key players and our experienced players for as many games as possible. We didn't have that, in all honesty, in the last campaign. Only Stephen and Roy played all 10 games, for example. And I think that the likes of Stephen, the likes of Aaron Hughes deserve the chance, given the international careers they've had to date, to get to play in a major tournament. And certainly this will present an excellent opportunity. Everyone thinks the third place spot makes it so much easier, but the reality is that Hungary and Finland and Romania and Greece all will fancy themselves to finish at least in the top three. So I think it will be a very competitive group. And but again, it's something that I believe is achievable for us. Yeah, I mean, 17 points is a very commendable total in any campaign, and I think that Hungary, when you have that type of campaign, expectation will be higher, and I would expect the expectation here in Hungary is high. A new coach, we've looked very closely at the 4 games they played under the new coach, and also in the previous campaign. But I think this is a strong Hungarian squad with a lot of home-based players, obviously, which I think has its benefits. I imagine they have a very strong togetherness because of that, and obviously 1 or 2 stars, particularly Zuzak, that we know an awful lot about. So we expect a very tough game. I don't think that coming here will be any easier than Greece away or Romania away. So it will give us a good benchmark of how good or how we will have to, the level we will need to get to take points against this level of opposition.
I think first and foremost it's a difficult group. You look at the likes of Greece, who qualify regularly for major tournaments. Also Hungary and Romania, they weren't far off getting that second place, both of them, obviously Romania did. So it's going to be difficult, but we've got to have belief in ourselves that I think it's going to be our best possible chance in a number of years that we've had, and we've got to be confident. But again, we've got a difficult start to the group, especially with the away games against some of the top nations. We need to get off to a good start. Yeah, I think, as you said, the performances as a whole in games in general were good, but we got punished at critical times in a number of games throughout the campaign. It ended up being a disappointing one overall, but I think the younger players have gained experience over the last couple of years, and hopefully we can learn from the mistakes that we made and obviously put that right. As I say, we didn't win enough games, and that's something we have to try and do.